Today, Oregon lawmakers approved more than $200 million to help businesses and people struggling to make ends meet during the pandemic. More than $60 million will be used to create a grant fund for Black-owned businesses. $50 million will go to cultural institutions like theaters and art organizations, and $35 million will be distributed to Oregonians still waiting on unemployment checks. Fox 12's Camilla Ortiz joins us live with more on the vote and the continued challenges facing the Oregon Employment Department. Camilla?
Well, Pete, it was a unanimous vote by the legislature's emergency board to give people those $500 relief checks. And while that cash could certainly help the 60,000 or so Oregonians still waiting for unemployment benefits to come through, others think major changes need to be made to the state employment department.
That motion passes.
Item number 5, emergency relief checks, has been approved.
State senators and representatives on the emergency board voting yes Tuesday to give people who are still tied up in the Oregon unemployment process some relief.
I'd vote for this twice. What we have done to Oregonians is despicable.
$35 million of the federal coronavirus relief fund will be split into $500 checks for people still waiting on benefits. According to the Oregon Employment Department, that's around 62,000 people who haven't had their regular unemployment or pandemic unemployment assistance claims processed.
This argument that they have was overwhelming, was a good argument 4 months ago. It is not a good argument now.
Sahara Stroop from Veneta told me she'll take anything she can get.
Just getting any sort of income at this point for a lot of people is going to help.
Stroop is one of the unlucky ones, telling me she and her employer haven't been able to get through to anybody on the phone.
I've called hundreds of times a day through their open hours since March, and I've only gotten the busy signal. I have not even been able to get put on hold through them.
Accessibility and a host of other problems prompting 13 people to file a lawsuit last week against OED. Some of the plaintiffs reporting that language barriers made it even more difficult to get a hold of anybody. One woman saying nobody was available who spoke Spanish and there was no Spanish application available at the time online. Another non-English speaking plaintiff said it has been 14 weeks since she applied but hasn't gotten anything since. The lawsuit is asking the department to speed up the unemployment claim process to 4 weeks, track elapsed time on applications, and create a Spanish online application system and dedicate a full-time phone line for non-English speakers, which OED has since done. OED said it wouldn't comment on pending litigation, but did send me a statement saying, quote, "While we have gotten unemployment checks into the hands of an historic number of Oregonians, we have a lot more work to do." There are still no court dates set for that suit against OED. As for those $500 checks, it's still unclear how that's going to be distributed or when. Senator Courtney said they still don't have all the details worked out. Reporting live in Beaverton, Camilla Ortiz, Fox 12 Oregon.